Hello, and welcome back to Fierce Entertainment for a new review. This will be for 2012's Wrong Turn 5, Bloodlines, which is the last one in this digibook set from 20th Century Fox. Blue! Blue! Sorry, I had to get the dog. The bedroom, he's trying to eat the cat's food. Well, Wrong Turn 5 still is my favorite one. I know, it's weird. Why that one? Not to have a lace, but if you're going to get protein shakes, get vanilla. I'm happy you did. They actually taste good. I don't think it's just because of Doug Bradley's performance in the movie, but the fact that the villain is really not an inbreed monster, but instead just a serial killer type of individual, which is, of course, the character displayed by Doug Bradley from the Hellraiser franchise. I just think that that gives the movie an edge that the other films don't have. I also really like the fact that this one's more psychological. Granted, there's plenty of stuff that kind of just screams typical modern day slasher film, but this one was a little different than the first four movies. The gore is still quite high in this movie, but it's not uncomfortably high like it was in Wrong Turn 4, Blade Beginnings. That one was way too much gore in that movie. Even for my stomach, it was a little bit too much. Wrong Turn films I usually handle, but the fourth one I've always had a hard time handling it because of the fact that it's just so grotesque. This one also really raised the humor up a little bit. I actually do an impersonation of R2 of Doug Bradley's character. My boys are coming to get you. You're all dead. That be my boys. Remember what I said about Vision? Give me a hand over here? No, not that, you fucking idiot. The body. I mean, stuff like that, just... That's what makes this movie a little bit better to me, is the fact that it has that really well played out humor. Like that in there, where they kind of make fun of themselves in a much bigger way than they did in the previous films. And the fact that you had Doug Bradley doing it just makes it even more hilarious. Because he's not, in prosthetic makeup playing Pinhead. He's actually, it's looking like he really does in real life. And in real life, everybody knows, Doug Bradley is such a nice, innocent guy. He's everybody's best friend. Then you see him playing this nasty fucking guy. And then it gets just fun. Well, the plot for this one was quite simple. We get a little bit of nod at actually the backstory of the Zenbreath family. Apparently it goes back to 1817. It's in the year 1817. In the 19th century. Mostly it started all back there, and then the town was inhabited, and then these inbred hillbillies cannibalized on the entire town and killed everybody and ate them. And that's the backstory we kind of get a look at. That's kind of where all these people came from. Now, one thing I never really quite got, how can Doug Bradley's character be a descendant of that family and not be inbred? Okay. Basically, every single year in modern day, of course, not technically modern day because Wrong Turn 5 takes place only a few months after the events of Wrong Turn 4, which means it still takes place in 2003, just before the events of Wrong Turn, Part 1. Hello? Now what are you trying to do? You're not going to eat the cat's food. Get over here. Come on. Good boy. But, basically, the town people celebrate this day by dressing up like the inbred hillbillies and ghouls for this festival of sorts. Similar to kind of like Mexico's Day of the Dead or New Orleans Mardi Gras type celebration. So, basically, the inbreds trying to play a trick on these people that are coming across country to go to this festival, loaded with a car full of drugs. And keep in mind that because of where this takes place in the timeline of these movies, maybe in real life at this time, in 2012, marijuana had been legalized, but in 2003, it was not. Now, I suspect that, of course, the next film will be very interesting in the fact that 4, 5, and 6 take place right before 3, so that's going to be interesting. But, if you go to this festival, on the way to the festival, they run into a tree because they try to evade running over a man in the street. Which, of course, you find out is Doug Bradley's character. He tries to stab one of them. Sheriff gets involved. Our main sheriff is a female sheriff. And goes ahead and attempts to get things under control. And basically, they lock everybody up. Then you have the guys like, my boys are coming. And then some people try go on out on the street. They're part of this crowd, and basically they get fucked because the inbreds kill them. And that's basically that. Wow. 3 minutes left on the camera's battery. Should have charged this. So it's going to be a short review. So let's go on to quality. So this is going to be a short review. Quality. But first, just one more nod. I guess for like 20 seconds I can talk about some of the deaths. The deaths in this one are pretty good. I especially like the last one where he makes the sheriff choose either to burn to death or to blow her brains out with a shotgun. Which he chooses to blow her brains out with a shotgun. He does poke somebody's eyes out. She's walking around. She thinks he found safety, and basically gets in the truck. Walk him home. And she's all screaming, and that's how the movie ends, obviously. Now, quality-wise, this one's about the same as the last two. Good audio. Sorry, good video, but crappy audio. I mean, they don't really utilize the audio right well. Or maybe my hearing is not great this week, but I doubt that. They're just not using the music's volume all that well or something, but the picture's pretty fucking good. I will see you guys next time for my review of Wrong Turn 6, Last Resort, which I will be watching via video on demand. Until then, this is Fus for Fus Entertainment. I will see you next time. And since we still have like about 2 seconds or so left, unfortunately, Wrong Turn 4 will not be a premiere. I will just be uploading it regularly. But this one will be a premiere. So sorry about that inconvenience, but this one will be a premiere, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.